Hello to all of our friends, our family, as well as congregation members and wonderful associates throughout the world. As you know, I'm Lawrence Little, and this is my wife, Melanie. And well, we're creating this video because, sad to say, I'm in need of a heart transplant after suffering from congestive heart failure and coronary artery disease and diabetes since 2015. See, in 2015, I had to go to the doctors, just to fill my regular prescriptions for asthma and diabetes. I'm thinking, well, the symptoms that I'm experiencing that seem to be getting worse were just because of my asthma. But the doctor, after listening to the symptoms, suggested that I go see a cardiologist. And well, the cardiologist, a couple of days later, performed a stress test and wanted me to sit down immediately when I walked into his office. And I couldn't understand why. And he said, I need to understand my heart condition. And he immediately got on the phone and called and ordered a life vest. The life vest is something that you wear underneath your clothing. It's an external defibrillator. And as he was doing that, he expressed to me that I have congestive heart failure and coronary artery disease with an infarction rate of 20 and declining. The average person's infarction rate is 60. So as you can see, things were not good. After the 30 days of monitoring with the life vest, they said I indeed needed help, and so I had to have surgery for an ICD, that is the implant of a pacemaker defibrillator. For the next few years, from 2016 to 2024, I've had 3 heart attacks, each of which was saved because of the pacemaker defibrillator. But I found out the conditions of my heart were getting worse, and I had to spend several weeks throughout the months of these years in the hospital dealing with worsening symptoms of my heart's failure. It all culminated this past year in 2025 when I had to be hospitalized for stroke and kidney failure. And after extensive testing, the doctor stated the only way for me to live was through a heart transplant. And as you could imagine, the news was extremely overwhelming for both my wife and myself. And we're here now because of this crisis. I appreciate you taking the time to listen to this message and any support that you can give. Yes, donations of any amount are greatly appreciated as we're seeing the costs involved in a heart transplant continuing to rise. Sharing this story with your network of friends is also helpful. Yes, every share, every kind word, every prayer brings me closer to the finish line. We thank you very much for being a source of light and hope, and will provide progress updates as things move along. Again, on behalf of my wife and myself, I greatly appreciate, with the deepest gratitude, and advance your kindness and any support that you could give us.